Forex Trader Tom here, and we are the channel that's going to answer all of your questions today, right? So please ask me as many questions as you like about trading. We're also going to take a look at the charts and do some market analysis, look at a couple of trades that I'm looking at. I'm currently in a buy silver trade. And we're going to take a quick look at the economic calendar, why we're here as well. We had some worse than expected GDP coming out of Switzerland, right? The whole of Europe has bad GDP, to be honest with you. And just to let you know, guys, we do have some important US data later as well. We've got the GDP of the US. So it'd be interesting to see if this follows suit with the rest of Europe, right? Because we've seen no growth with a lot of the GDP figures. So it'd be really interesting to see what these US figures are, especially now old Trumpy boy is in charge. All right. So must be aware of them later, guys, if you are in any US dollar pairs as well. So let's start by seeing who is in the house already. So Raphael, how are you? One of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sure you haven't heard that before. Steve or Bass, how are you? No questions here, just a good luck and have fun. Tony, Barry, I meant Tom, yes. I get called many different things. Tony, Barry, few swear words, we won't go into that. But yeah, how are you guys? How are you, Bass? How's the course, Bass? How's that going? And thanks for your feedback. Zuzi, hi, how are you? Zuzi is the one with the questions. We enjoy your questions, so please feel free to ask as many questions as you like. Before we start looking at the charts, guys, if I pass out, it's because I have decided to fast today. I've never done it. Like, my missus does it a bit. She's like, right, intermittent fasting. But I'm like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, like all my life, right? You know, I go down the gym a bit, but I thought I would try and do fasting. So I haven't had anything all day. I've just had a couple of cups of coffee. And I feel all right, actually. I don't feel that hungry. But like I say, if I pass out, then you know why. Also, guys, before we get into trading, do any of you take vitamins? Right, these are some very obscure questions I have at the start of the live stream. Do you take vitamins? Do they work? Right? Are they not like placebos? You really only get your vitamins through, you know, food and drink, right? Or are vitamins a thing? Please leave a comment in the live chat. Also, before we start, Liverpool Football Club won again 2-0. We beat Newcastle, so commiserations any Newcastle fans that are in. But Liverpool, we're going to win the league. We are looking good. Arsenal drew last night with Forest. Liverpool won. Let's just talk about Liverpool for 45 minutes. Forget trading. How does that sound? All the people who don't follow football were like, please shut up. All right, guys. So, yeah, let me know about vitamins, fasting, and are Liverpool going to win the league? Right, what are we doing here? Zuzi, drink water. Thank you, Zuzi, for that pearl of wisdom. And Zuzi loves vitamins. I can't do without my vitamins. Okay, maybe I should start taking some vitamins. Okay, and Bass is slow but steady. I'm still enjoying the learning process from the ground up. Brilliant. So Bass has done, is doing our Simply Forex complete trading course. So we're always asking Bass what he thinks of it. But so far, so good. All right, guys. So yeah, afternoon. Brett, how are you, mate? How is everyone? Let's just start by looking at a trade that I am in. And I'm in this silver trade, right? Purely because of this, right? We're in an uptrend. Okay. These lows in here are holding. This is a very good area of support, right? Now, this is a weekly level, right? And we're seeing some selling. But just because of this bullish candle down here, right, and this wick. All I'm trying to do is just get a trade that's very much in and out of this pair, right? I will let some profit run. So I think potentially it could come back up to this grey zone in this area. But yeah, silver buy. So on the day chart, it makes sense, right? At a piece of support, got a bullish candle, bullish-ish candle, and a bullish wick, right? Now, if we drop down to the H4, we're starting to see, right, higher lows, right? We're not seeing higher highs yet, okay? So it's worth pointing that out. But we are seeing these higher highs. And just look at the last two H4 candles, right? They are also very bullish. Okay, so, you know, we're still quietly confident of this trade, right? That it will play out, not because of anything other than reading the chart, right? The candles are very bullish on the H4. If we look at the H1, it's playing silly buggers a little bit, and silly buggers is a technical term that we use in trading. If you're from the south of England also, I would say, or maybe London. But yeah, like H1 isn't that crystal clear. Let's be honest, right? You know, this is potentially downtrend, and then are we seeing an uptrend, higher lows? We've got higher lows, lower highs. This is not as clear, right? But if you ever find that, guys, right, if you're looking at a time frame and you're like, this is not making a lot of sense, there's a lot of noise, it's a bit, you know, doing nothing, I need some clarity, right? It doesn't matter what time frame it is, it could even be the daily time frame, right? Go up a time frame, right? So if you look at the H4, I'm in a buy trade, right? Higher lows, bullish candles, nothing to worry about, right? We're just trying to take price back up to these highs, right? So H4 is telling me nothing to worry about. H1 is a bloody mess, right? So just if you are in a bloody mess, not like physically bleeding, that'd be a very strange situation to find yourself trading. Maybe whacking a keyboard and I don't know. But yeah, just go up a time frame, guys, and take a look, and you know, it will provide some clarity. And always, you know, just in general, you know, even on the H4, right? If you're like, what's the market doing? We're not sure. Just pop up to the day chart, right? Things will become clearer the higher the time frame. So yeah, that's the trade I'm in. I'm in silver. I am interested in a couple of areas. I'm interested in Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, because we are in this downtrend with Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, right? And prices got back up towards this level, right? So if you look at the H4 now, this too has just been ranging, right? So the fact we're in this downtrend, if we start seeing some bearish candles in here, right, I think Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar could be good for a trade just back down to these lows, if not a bit further, right? So we're keeping an eye on that. And what else was I looking at? Oil. Yeah, I was looking at oil, guys. So I know a lot of you people trade the black gold, right? Very important here in Dubai, right? Dubai, this, you know, this bustling metropolis is built on oil. And can I just say the weather in Dubai at the moment, you know, you can normally, you know, put your house on it that it will be sun every day. And for this week, it has been quite grey and gloomy. I'm going to have a word with, the powers that be. Might move back to the UK at this rate if this weather turns up. Could somebody please tell me what the weather's like in the UK right now? That will make me feel better. But oil is at an interesting area, right? Now, this is the last H4 level. Okay. Now, it's at an interesting level, but just I've just seen this candle, guys, right? Do I really want to start selling that H4 candle? Probably not, right? You know, the level for oil is up through here, right? If we get a retrace into here, then we can start selling. But I still like oil sells, right? If you go to the day chart, I just think it has that little bit more room, you know, down to this 68, even down to 67, right? Even down to this level here as well. So yeah, still interested in oil sells as well. Guys, please don't forget to ask me as many questions as you like. I am here to answer all of them. So please leave me a question. Before we do take a look at questions, let's have a little look at Bitcoin as well, because this has been dropping like a stone, right? This is the day chart for all you crypto, I was going to say crypto crazies, but that's not very, you know, nice. Crypto, something else beginning with C, not sure. But crypto enthusiasts, right? This is a really nice level for potential sells. I think Bitcoin has a little bit more room to move into down here. All right, so we'll see what happens here with Bitcoin. So that's me, guys. Like I say, let's take a look at what you want to look at. So Susie's got a question here. Always enjoy Susie's question. How do you control emotions like fear and greed when trading? Now, yeah, so I always say this, right? So as you know, guys, I do a mentorship program as well, right? And I coach traders. Some are quite experienced traders. Some are beginner traders, right? And the only thing that messes up trading is you, right? There's the good news. Nothing like a bit of good news to start your day, but it's true, right? Now, trading, if you think about it, is very simple, right? Now, I'm not saying that flippantly because trust me, right? I have been through the ringer when it comes to trading. I've done everything bad that you shouldn't, I've lost money, you know, but it's led me to a place now where I'm, you know, constantly consistent, right? So I've done everything bad that you can think of, right? But I've learned from it. Now, but the thing that I always go back to, right, is trading is simple. So you trade with trend. So if it's in an uptrend, you're looking to buy, right? Now, where are you looking to buy from? You're looking to buy from an area of support or resistance. That could be dynamic support or resistance or a fixed level on the chart, right? And you buy or sell from those areas. And that's it. Right? You place your stop loss where, you know, you're going to be wrong, and you have your target normally back up to the next high or low, if not further, or the next piece of resistance. And if you think about it like that, trading is very simple. So why is it so hard? And we hear these statistics, 90% of people, you know, don't make it for trading or whatever. And whatever that number is, right? Nobody knows, right? But whatever that number is, it's because of you and your emotions, right? So to combat any emotion, right, is become a robot. Now, I'm only joking, but it is, you know, I'm sort of joking, but not, right? What you need is a very rigid, well thought out plan. Okay. Now imagine if your plan is very, you know, structured and strict, right? And it's very difficult to vary, to deviate from that plan, then it's very hard for emotions to come in, right? If your plan is super watertight, you've got something in plan for every eventuality, then your emotions can't come in, right? You simply have a trading plan that makes emotions impervious to that, right? So that's the key, right? Try and make your trading as mechanical as you can, right? If this happens, I enter. If this happens, I stay out, or whatever it might be, right? And another thing I would say that's so important when it comes to your emotions is plan your day. So the most important hour of my day, it takes me about an hour, right, is my morning analysis, where I go through 28 currency pairs, right, and analyze each one of them, right? Some trades, obviously, I'll quickly get rid of some trades, but I will end up with a handful of trades, right? 5 currency pairs that I can trade, for example. And then I plan on each one of those pairs exactly the different scenarios, like where I'm going to enter. If this happens, I will enter. If this happens, I will enter. So again, it's difficult for me to stray from that because it's been so planned, right? So that is the key to stopping emotions coming in. Now, imagine you don't do that, right? And you're one of those traders, a lot of you guys, I'm sure, work full time and you trade part time, right? Now, let's imagine you just come in, or you've got a spare hour at work, your lunch hour, right? And you haven't looked at the charts all day, and you just jump in on your lunch hour. You've only got a quick hour, right? You've got to eat in that time as well. Okay, maybe have a cigarette if you smoke, or chat to the office heartthrob or something. I don't know. But you've got an hour, right? So you're going to jump in and you're going to be very impulsive, right? Straight away, you're going to be impulsive. You're going to start looking for, you're like, right, I need to trade. I've got an hour. I need to trade. And you'll jump in on crappy trades and do silly things. You'll be impulsive. So plan, follow your plan. And that will just stop emotions coming in. All right. So yeah, hope that helps, Zuzi. And if emotions do come in, just take a minute, right? Just come away from the screen. You can feel yourself, right, becoming emotional, whatever it is: fear, greed, anxiety, confidence is even one, right? All of these things can be dangerous. So just take a minute and just be very subjective with your trade. Go over your entry criteria again. Does it tick all the boxes? Reanalyze, and then carry on. Right. So there you go, Zuzi. Hope that answers that question. Brett, sunny at the moment in the UK. This is not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear rain or grey clouds. It's pretty grey here. I'm only joking. I hope it's sunny in the UK. My friends and family are there. Tom, I'm still short Euro US dollar from yesterday. What's your thought on Euro US dollar, please? Okay, let's take a look at that. Euro US dollar. Before I take a look at Euro US dollar, guys, if I could please ask everyone to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and please smash the like button. Thank you very much. Also, guys, if you haven't already, please come join our trading community, right? It's free. We have a free Discord channel. You can speak to like-minded traders, share knowledge and ideas. So come join our free Discord channel. Also, guys, right now, until the end of February, so literally today and tomorrow, we are giving you 25% off all of our premium trading education. So if you go to our website, www.simply-forex.com, and check out the educational products on there. We've got the Simply Forex Complete Trading course, we've got the VIP Discord, and we have the mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one. Everything is 25% off right now. You've got 2 days left. Go check it out. And finally, guys, just a quick message from our sponsors. Today, we are sponsored by Pepperstone, a world-class leading broker that is compatible with TradingView. And if you sign up with Pepperstone today or switch brokers today with Pepperstone, we will give you a free Essential TradingView subscription for free, and we'll give you free access to the VIP Trading Academy for free. No brainer. Check it out. Right. Euro US dollar weekly chart. We are in a weekly downtrend. Right? Let's just look at the facts. Right? We are like Sherlock Holmes when we look at the charts, right? We're in a downtrend, right? Lower highs, these low highs are holding. Lower lows, right? We're in a downtrend. And we are at a very good resistance level. Not only is this level good horizontal resistance, but we have the moving average 20 coming down as well, right? So it is a really nice level for sells. Okay. Now, there isn't a candle on the weekly chart that is telling me to sell yet, right? But weekly, I would sell this chart. Now, let's drop to the day chart, right? Now, every time price gets to this level, it reacts, right? Got here once, sellers came in. Got here again, sellers come in. Got here again, sellers come in. It is good resistance because it's a very strong weekly level. Now, sells, I would agree with from this level, especially with this big bearish candle and this big bearish candle, right? But don't forget, we are in a euro US dollar uptrend, right? We have stopped making higher highs. Okay, that's normally a bit of a red flag that, the buyers are slowing down and sellers are coming into the market. And it could also mean the start of a structure break, right? We might end up with something like this, okay? And we start selling. So yes, I like sells from this level, but really I would like to see a daily structure break as well, right? If we got something like this, okay, and then bang, right, and then we started to break structure, this could be a really nice sell trade. But what I would also consider is a H4 structure break. This is a really nice weekly level. We've got nice bearish daily candle. So let's take a look at the H4. Now, you can see there is a key level, right? Again, guys, right? You can see that. Yeah, you can see price has reacted here once, twice, 3 times, and there's the 4th time. Right? Now, if we follow structure on the H4, we are in an uptrend stroke range, right? And it's again, you will see ranges time and time and time again when the following happens. When you are in a daily uptrend and you are at a weekly resistance level, you will see a range because you have 2 very strong forces acting upon it, right? So price just ends up ranging. Okay, you have daily buyers, weekly sellers, daily buyers, weekly sellers, and it could just do this, right? Now, what I would like to see for sells is a break of this level, right? There's some news later on today. Maybe if we get a big bearish H4 candle, looks something like this, maybe, right? Breaks this level. I think euro US dollar is a nice sell trade, right? I'd probably take some profit here, let some profit run. All right, so not quite a sell trade for me as yet. Right, I would really like to see a break of that level. So yeah, that is euro US dollar. Hope that helps, Brett. Right, what else are we looking at? Okay, so crypto traders like cryptophiles is correct. Love for crypto. Okay, cryptophiles. There you go. Sounds slightly dodgy. But yeah, there you go. Aya has a question for us. How are you, Aya? First of all, is there such a thing as a sniper entry? Every one of your trades should be a sniper entry. That's what I would argue, Aya, right? There's only one entry that matters, and that is the entry that your plan tells you to do. And if you follow your plan to the letter and enter that trade, then that is a sniper trade, right? You've waited for all your entry criteria, right? You're like, right, trend, tick, support and resistance, tick, candlestick, tick. Am I getting some value? Tick, right? Does it make sense on higher time frames? Tick. If you tick enough boxes, then it is a sniper trade. So yes, Aya, there is such thing as a sniper entry, but every one of your trades should be a sniper entry. You know, you should never be like a trade, like, oh, this ticks most of the boxes. This is okay. Yeah, I think we can enter it. If you enter in that mindset, you're dead in the water. Not, sound a bit strong. You're not dead. You're dead in the water, right? Your trade's going to be screwed. Every trade has to be sniper. All right. Right, Luigi. Hi, Tom, and all in the stream. Hi, Luigi. How are you? So Bass has got a good book for us to read here, guys. So for additional emotional insight, read Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, and Tom Hoggard, Best Loser Wins. Right. So yeah, read those guys. Always, I'll be honest with you. I am terrible. Reading is something I've always not enjoyed, but there's plenty. I really enjoy a podcast or learning that way. So I'm sure there's a podcast for these books if you don't want to read. So yeah, find the podcast on it as well, guys. Yusuf, hi Tom, hope you're doing great today. What do you think of Aussie dollar, US dollar? Okay, Yusuf, we'll take a look at that. Hi Niraj, hi Jolma from Brazil. How are we? Full King Pepe. Hi, sir. I'm short Canadian dollar yen. Can you take a look at that? Okay, we'll take a look at that. No problem, Brett. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at those pairs now then. So what was the first one? Aussie dollar, US dollar. Now, as I explained with Euro, US dollar, right? It is at a nice selling level. So Euro US dollar, right, which I just analyzed, if it's at a nice selling level, right, that is suggesting US dollar strength. Okay. And this US dollar strength is also true of Aussie dollar, US dollar. It doesn't matter which US dollar pair you look at, apart from precious metals, by the way, they are at very good resistance or support levels, right? So look at Aussie dollar, US dollar from the weekly chart, right? Now, this is actually in a weekly uptrend, right? It is. We are getting higher highs. Okay, now I've got some alarms in here because Aussie dollar, US dollar was a trade idea. It's just not giving me enough value yet, right? But we're in a weekly uptrend. But again, look at this level here. What was once support becomes very good resistance. So it's at a really good resistance level. And we've got the moving average 20 coming down, which we know is dynamic resistance, right? Plus, we had a bit of a bearish candle here. Not super bearish, but bearish. We've got a top wick. And obviously, this weekly candle hasn't finished forming, but things are pretty bearish so far, right? So this would suggest we can come back down, I would say, to this 0.62000 level. If we look at the day chart as well, for me, this is one of the few US dollar pairs that has broken down on the day chart. You know, on the euro US dollar example, guys, I was saying I would wait for a daily breakdown, right? Now, Aussie dollar US dollar has done that. We've had a breakdown, right? We're in this uptrend, you know. Okay, let me draw that line again. Right, we're in this uptrend. I apologize for my lines sometimes. It's just the heavy drinking. So you can see there's a support level there, right? But it breaks through. So that is a break of a low for me. We're now getting lower lows. Aussie dollar, US dollar is in a downtrend. There is a slight issue with it because we are at the moving average 20 as well, which we know is good dynamic support here, right? So we're a little bit between a rock and a hard place, but on the whole, Aussie dollar, US dollar sells make sense, right? Because of this break. Now, and obviously a very bearish candle, right? Now, if we go down to the H4, you know, we're clearly in a H4 downtrend as well, right? We are. We would come up here. But this is one of those, look at this H4 downtrend. It's just, right? That kind of price action is very difficult to trade, right? Look at it, right? There's no big enough retraces, right? So if a market in general just trades like that, it's very difficult to get in on it, right? Now compare that to a pair that does this, right? It ends up at the same spot, but this is easy to trade. Again, I say easy. Trading's not easy. I'm not being flippant, but that is a lot easier to trade than that. Right? Because somewhere in, my God, my lines, what's wrong with my lines today? Let me have some of my vodka just to help. Steady my hand. But this is easier to trade, right? If it just anywhere in here, it's not an exact science, but if price retraces in here somewhere, sell it. We're in a downtrend. Price retraces in here somewhere, sell it. We're in a downtrend. Price retraces in here somewhere, sell it. This cannot trade, right? Very difficult to trade. So that's the problem we're having with Aussie dollar, US dollar. Now, if we get a move back into this grey zone, moving average 20 comes down, right, this could be a really nice area for sells. And also, Yusuf, bear in mind, this is coming out at 5:30 my time. So, yeah, in about an hour, we do have some big US dollar data. All right, so maybe now's not the time to get in on Aussie dollar, US dollar anyway. So, yeah, there's my couple of pence on Aussie dollar, US dollar, Yusuf. Hope that helps. What else were we looking at? There was another question. I have the memory of a goldfish. But when it comes to trading, I can tell you where I entered a trade on the 4th of July, 1994. I can't, you know what I mean? But I remember trades, good and bad. Right. There was another currency pair we wanted to do. So Aussie dollar, US dollar. Okay. Full King Pepe, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Right. Let's take a look at that then, guys. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and please smash the like button. Come join our trading community and check out our website. Right, let's do a top-down approach, and let's do this one together as one big happy family. Right. Now, let's get everyone involved, right? So, guys, this is up to you, right? We're going to analyze this together, and I want you to get involved, and we can answer this for Full King Pepe. The group has spoken, right? So we're going to start with the weekly chart. As I always do, I do a top-down approach, right? And I start with the weekly chart. Now, looking at the weekly chart, guys, would you buy, sell, or stay out of Canadian dollar, Japanese yen? So everyone, Please get involved. Let me zoom out a little bit. Take a look at the chart. What would you do? Buy, sell, or stay out? Please leave your comment in the live chat right now below this vid. While you do that, I will carry on having a drink. Yusuf, you're very welcome. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I'll answer that question as well, Yusuf. So, the people have spoken. Brett, stay out. Godwin, stay out. Sammy, stay out. Niraj, stay out. Yusuf, stay out. Felis Bella, have I pronounced that correctly? I'm sure I haven't. And Jolma. Everyone is stay out, right? And I have to agree, right? You can see there is a support level through here. I could extend this support level, right, just to take into account these lows here as well, right, just to get a little bit more accurate. Even move that down just to tighten up this level, right? But we are at a support level, right? There's no two ways about it. That is clearly at a support level, right? And also I'm going to check the candle. We've also hit, right, what's the low? Yeah, we've also hit the 104 psychological level. You can't see it because of price, but there's the 104 psychological level in there as well. So we're at support, we're at a big psychological level, right? So first and foremost, as a matter of elimination, I do not want to sell into support, right? That's what crazy people do. We're not crazy. Only on a Saturday night are we crazy. But during the week, we're very sensible, well-mannered, not mental people, right? But yeah, we are at a support level. So I don't want to sell it, right? And also, we are in a downtrend, right? With a big bearish weekly candle. So I definitely don't want to buy it, right? So for a matter of elimination, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to buy it. I totally agree with everyone. Stay out, right? Yeah, so stay out of this market, right? It's as simple as that, guys. Like I said, keep trading simple. It's only we balls it all up. We mess it up, right? So just keep it simple. Would you sell it? No, I wouldn't. Would you buy it? No, I wouldn't. Okay, not interested, right? Next pair, okay? But let's carry on this analysis. Let's go down to the next time frame. Let's have a look at the day chart, right? Same question. Would you buy, sell, or stay out of this market? Okay, so everyone, please get involved again. Leave your answer in the live chat. Buy, sell, or stay out of this market on the day chart now. Right, Brett would still stay out. Godwin stay out. Sammy stay out. Right, so the people are speaking again. Yusuf would stay out. Felis Bella would stay out. Niraj would stay out. Right, so it's pretty conclusive, right? Everyone wants to stay out of this pair, right? And guys, right, Jolma would stay out as well. And remember, guys, you are sentiment. Every trader makes up the sentiment of the market, right? And, you know, what would be a really interesting exercise is, you know, if we had time, I would go through all 28 currency pairs with you, right? And I would show you all the weekly, and I would ask you all, buy, sell, or stay out. Then we would look at the daily, buy, sell, or stay out. And just by trading your sentiment, we would end up with some very good currency pairs to trade, right? If the majority of people are saying buy, you know, buy pound, you know, I'm just thinking of any currency pair, buy pound US dollar on weekly and daily, and you all agree, chances are it's a pretty good trade for that day, right? Now, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is not, right? You're all telling me to stay out, and I totally agree. We already know we're at a support level in here, right? We're at this big 104 psychological level. If we zoom in, also agree with Brett's point, where's the value? Even if you did want to sell this market, right, because we're in a downtrend, right, there is no value there. Why would you want to start selling there, right? You wouldn't. So again, we're in a downtrend. I want to sell the market, but we're at support, no sell trade. Do I want to buy this pair? No, we're in a downtrend. And look at the candles. There's not one candle telling me to buy, right? So again, no, I wouldn't buy it. Now, so CAD yen is stay out, right? But there is one point here, guys, that I would like to point out is once we get to a good weekly level, right? So we know this is a good weekly level, right? Right? And then what I want to see at a good weekly level is a bullish daily candle. So let's say we get a nice bullish daily candle, right? So this is all the pieces of the puzzle. We're at a weekly support resistance level, in this case a support level. Therefore, I'm looking for a bullish daily candle. If I get that as well, and then I also get a H4 structure break, which is looking like we are, right? That has already broken structure. Then, and only then, I would consider buying from a weekly support level. Or if the opposite was true, I would look at selling from a weekly resistance level. So this could actually become an against trend trade. But the question was, would you trade it right now? And the answer is no. That is not, this candle hasn't finished forming, right? And these are not bullish candles, right? So just keep it simple, right? And, it's very logical, common sense, simple stuff that I try to explain, right? And that's reading charts. Now, trading does become more difficult when it comes to managing trades, right? That's difficult, and managing emotions, right? Now, those things are more difficult when it comes to trading, but reading a chart and getting a general direction, okay, is pretty, pretty straightforward, right? Using technical analysis and price action. So yeah, there you go, guys. Guys, unfortunately, we have run out of time. I know some of you guys want it. So Jolma is looking at silver. I'm actually in a silver buy trade, Jolma. So just to answer that quickly, let's take a look at how that is going. It's going very well. My target is up here. So we're a few pips away from target. This is wonderful. And on that cheerful note, I'm going to go and look at my trade. Guys, hope you've enjoyed the live stream. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, and I'll see you.